Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to All Seasons on F1 2022. And yes, it's time to head to Mexico. La 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 la. Why are we still right down the bottom? We're just above Aston Martin. I don't believe it. Anyway, here we go then. We're at Mexico. We've just done our Pirelli hot laps, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Have we passed? Have we passed? Ooh, not only have we passed, we've got gold in our Ferrari Roma. Yes. So practice has been completed at Mexico. We got some more lovely resource points. 1,299. More development boosts, rear downforce, energy store and energy recovery system. Fantastic, but what the hell does any of this mean? Someone please tell me. So here we go at Mexico, yes, for the first qualifying run, just going past the beautiful grandstands at the Mexico circuit. Let's see what time we can put in for our first qualifying runs. We've got Solai, it's going to be 6th place. Look at that, just shy of the leader. Just shy of the leader. Fantastic. As we accelerate forward now, it's a little bit later to qualifying. In fact, you can see there's only 2 minutes left now of qualifying. And we've dropped down to 13th place, but we are ahead of our own teammate, Oscar's Pastry. Yes, Oscar's Pastry. So let's see if we can improve as we're about to cross the line now. It's, oh, top 10, everyone. Hold the phone. It's only a bloody top 10, isn't it? Fan-bloody-tastic. Anyway, that's it. Qualifying has now been completed. We were in 11th place, but have we dropped down any more than that? Let's have a look. Oh, my... What the... You can't be serious. I was 11th for now, mate. Charles Leclerc got pole, everyone. Charles Leclerc got pole and we got 18th, but we did beat Oscar's Pastry, which is great to see. Great to see.
It's time then for the Mexico City Grand Prix, a race which gave Honda their first ever victory in 1965. American Richie Ginter winning from 3rd on the grid. And what of the Honda-powered cars this year? Red Bull have been strong here in recent seasons. Can they keep that record going today? At 2,285 metres above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners then make a lap of this 2.6-mile circuit, expecting incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour and overtaking into the braking zones of turns 1 and turn 4. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who will start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Russell, Lando Norris and Perez, Ricciardo, Hamilton, Magnussen and Esteban Ocon, Albon, Joe, Mick Schumacher and Bottas, Stroll, Vettel, Yuki Tsunoda and the captain, Latifi and Oscar Piastri. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And with me as usual is Anthony Davidson. We should talk about Williams. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons Gilliam Motor. We say go, 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 and it's away we go. Oh, pretty decent start from looks there. We've got Vettel in front of us. We've got Stroll. We've got Yuki Tsunoda. Mick Schumacher's in there as well. Now, what are we going to do as we go into turn 1? Now, of course, there's a great opportunity for a dive bomb from Youngster, but he's not going to do that, is he? No, of course he's not. Oh, of course he bloody well is. There he goes. Oh, my goodness, Sparks Gran Neutro. And we go for one of the Mercedes as well. Wowzers. Oh, almost got illegal overtake there, but we just managed to avoid the track limits, and as you can see, we've done it. We've got through up into 9th position now from the bloke that never gives up and never surrenders. Don't you know, don't you know? And he's going for another move now on Magnussen. Oh my goodness, and the Honey Badger as well. Daniel Ricciardo up to 7th place, and now we're going to go for some more cars. We got Lando ahead of us, everyone. Lando, we got past you. We got past you, Lando, up there to 6th position. Our next target is George of the Russell. Oh my god, I can't believe it, as once again we get another warning for exceeding track limits. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is still the first lap of the race. So we've got up from 18th on the grid. 18th position. As Lando Norris is now the car trying to get past us, but we are holding on. So from 18th, we've got up into 6th place. It's absolutely fantastic as we go past the grandstands and the mariachi bands are singing away for the very, very first time in this Grand Prix. We've got Lando Norris right up our Quiche Dells, but we continue to fight, everyone, and continue in 6th place at the moment. Here comes Lando, though. He's trying to get past us, but we have got lots of ERS, so we managed to hold you off. Fantastic. As we accelerate forward now to lap 2, we've got some flags going on. Can't quite see what's going on. DRS has now been enabled. Now we're going to lap 3. Yeah. Oh, Nicholas Latifi. No, Nicholas Latifi is out of the race on the 3rd lap. I cannot believe it. You can see on the mini-map he's parked his car just off to one of the corners there. Anyway, we accelerate forward to lap 6. It's time for us to come in for our pit stop, but first we've got to see if we can fend off from Lando Norris. Lando Norris, who's been badgering us for the past few laps, trying to get past, but we have managed to hold on at the moment. He's going around the outside, is he? No, we managed to hold on to this 6th place. George Russell now got the gap up to 5 seconds. We accelerate forward out to lap 6, the end of lap 6. So we come in for our pit stop now. Yes, here we come. I'm going to change onto those harder tyres. Yes, perfectly into our pit box once again. The lads changes on to the yellow sidewall tyre. Thank you, lads. It was a good stop. It was a good stop. Yes, look at that. 2.5 seconds. A standard pit stop for F1 2022. We're going to rejoin the field now in 19th position, everyone. Yes, that's plumb last. Yes, plumb bloody last. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes. In fact, you could almost say biblical scenes now as we rejoin the field. As we accelerate forward now to lap 7. Just going past the pits. We've got cars coming in for a pit stop. Let's see if we can get past them. At the front of the pack here is a McLaren. As you can see, oh no, we've been bested by cars coming out of the pits. I can't believe it. We've been bested, but we got past Hamilton, but we've got Ocon and Norris, who, don't forget, were behind us. Now they're ahead of us after the pit stop cycle. No, you buggers. Let's see if we can get past Ocon. We're getting very tight to his rear end. Norris is also just ahead in 11th place. I think Hookster's going to do one of his customary dives into the next turn, see if he can get past Ocon. Let's see if he does. Yes, he does. Oh, look at that. It was like taking Kenny for a bait. In fact, with who would have contact? Maybe. I don't know. But we've got yellow flags. And yes, we get a warning for a collision with Ocon. And we got more flags. I don't know what's quite going on here. Esteban Ocon is out of the session. My goodness, what on earth happened there? Surely we didn't cause that much damage to his car. But yes, he's out. Whoopsie. Anyway, we accelerate forward out of lap 8, just going past pits once again, and the last of runners have come in for their stop. Let's see if we can get past them all. The answer to that is yes, we do, but we've still got Lando Norris directly ahead of us. I can't believe it. Lando Norris, he's got our 6th position, so we dropped down to 7th. As we accelerate forward out of lap 10, look at this, we've got Hamilton right behind us now, and he gets past us with his DRS flap fully open, but let's, oh, he's blocking us as well, but we're going to see if we can stove it into the inside line. Yes, we do, and we get the place back, so we're holding on at the moment to 7th position, now 2 points, now 3 seconds behind Lando Norris. As we accelerate forward at lap 11, as you can see, we've still got Hamilton up the Quiche Dells, and he's trying to get past, but we've got full ERS at the moment, so we should be able to fend him off down this very, very long straight, of course, the longest straight at the Mexico circuit, and he's going to see if he can go around the outside of us, but oh, this is going to get tight, this is going to get very, very tight indeed, but no, we managed to hold on to this 7th position on lap 12 now, as we accelerate forward to lap 13, still fending off Hamilton, but unfortunately we've had to sort of come away from trying to attack Lando Norris. He's now 8 seconds ahead of us because we're trying to defend against Lulu, and we, oh my goodness, the safety car's come out. The safety car has been deployed on lap 14. What on earth has happened there? Just looking at the mini-map, I can't quite see any cars slowing. There's any cars slowing down? Well, they're all slowing down, of course, for the safety car, but is there any cars actually stopping? I can't see any. Still looking at the mini-map, still can't see any problem there, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we accelerate for lap 15. We've now got the safety car about to come in, and it's going to be soon time for us to say go, go, go. We've got Lando Norris directly in front of us. We have got 6th position now, so obviously that car that dropped out was up there, so we'll have a look at the end of the race and see in the race replay and see exactly what happened. Anyway, it'll soon be time once again to resume the Grand Prix As you can see, lap 16 now, still under safety car conditions. And just 2 laps left of this Grand Prix actually to go. Now let's have a look and see if we can get the besties on to Lando Norris. And it's time to say go, go, go. And it's away we go. We can't pass along the yellow flags, but now we're under green. So it's time to put the boot down, put the hammer down. Can we get past Lando Norris and get up into 5th position? We're just about to find out. Look at this. We've got some real speed in this car in the very, very latter stages of this Grand Prix with just 2 laps to go. And we go down the inside of Lando Norris. And look at the cars ahead. They're going very, very slowly. What's going on? What is going on? We're going to see if we can get past them. We've got Verstappen. We've got Verstappen. We get past Verstappen as well. Up into 4th position now. We've got George and Russell, who's also going slow. He's got Leclerc holding him up as well. I can't quite understand what's going on here, but we're going to take it if we can. Let's see if we can go round the outside. No. Can we go to the inside? No. Yes, we got past Leclerc. And what about George and Russell? Yes. Oh my goodness, contact, but we get through. We get through up into 2nd position. Just cut. Oh, look at this. So Leclerc's fighting back, trying to go around the outside of us. But absolute drama here at the Mexico circuit. As we accelerate forward now to the last lap of the race, we are going to finish in 2nd place. I don't know how I did it, but I have done it. And Carlos Sainz is going to win the race in the Ferrari, but we are going to cross the line in 2nd place. Wowzers, me trousers. That's all I can say about that. Yes, the cars, unfortunately, ahead of us were going very, very slowly. And we had so much pace in the car, we just overtook them all. And we got drive. I think we deserved that. I think we definitely deserve that, and I hope that is respectively put in the comment section as well. Yes, of my performance there at Mexico. Yes, I hope it is. We will see. We will see, won't we? Anyway, there are both the Ferraris. Look at them. Fantastic. Carlos Sainz, car 55, said, yes, I've done it, lads. I've done it. I've won the race. If only they could win races like this in 2024, it's going to be a very exciting season, but unfortunately it won't be. It won't be. No, 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 no. So here we go then, down the walk of shame, called the podium. Is he going to shake his wrist? Is it? No, come on, Carlos. Come. He didn't do it. He didn't bloody do it. Anyway, on to the podium now. Yes, there he is. And there's Hookster. There's Hookster. Look, only 39 years old and still getting podiums. As Carlos Sainz holds up the trophy high and says, look, lads, I've bloody well done it. And it's time now for the champagne to go over everyone. Well done. La 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 la. Anyway, let's go to some replays because something was excitingly happening in this race. Let's have a look now. This is first Nicholas Latifi, who obviously went out of the Grand Prix. Let's have a look to see what happened to him. He, of course, is in the Aston Martin. It's an engine failure for Latifi. An engine failure for Nicholas Latifi. Wowzers. So that's it for the Aston Martin. As he needs to pull off the circuit somewhere, Nicholas. Can you? Yeah, over there, mate. Over there. That's great. Great. Anyway, now we go on board with Sergio Perez, who was going after Carlos Sainz on lap 14. That's before the safety car. And Carlos Sainz spins round. Oh my goodness, and he makes contact with Perez. And it's a huge cluster. Well, that's the reason why the safety car came out. There was a huge explosion of cars into each other on lap 14. Let's have a look now from Carlos Sainz and see if he just sort of... No, he just binned it on the curb. Just took a little bit too much curb, a little bit too much power. And that was it. He was round. He does rejoin though, but let's have a look to see what happens here. No, he just spun it. He just spun the car. Oh my goodness. Let's have another look now and see exactly what happened to the cars behind Carlos Sainz as he spins round. Sergio Perez goes into him and Max Verstappen goes into him as well. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. And they're playing musical chairs right now trying to rejoin the track. Wowzers. That's incredible. Let's have a look now at Sergio Perez. You can see he's lost his right part of his wing. Now, of course, if this was real life, he would have carried on going. But obviously, he's got to come in for a pit stop because that's how the cars are programmed. So in he comes for a pit stop. That's why he's going to drop right down the field, unfortunately, from where he was, which is, I think, was 2nd, 4th or 3rd position. New wing for Sergio Perez. Didn't lose too many places because there was another safety car course. Anyway, now this is on lap 8. I think this is Esteban Ocon. Yes, and let's have a look. As you can see, Hookster goes barreling down now. And, oh my goodness, I think we've broken Esteban Ocon's steering. Because he's not... No, and he crashes into the wall. Yes, definitely think we broke his steering there. Whoopsie! Anyway, let's have a look at the final positions after that. Fantastic. Carlos Sainz won the race. We got second place. And now we're ninth in the championship with 59 points. Maxi in the lead with 225. Charles Leclerc in second place with 189 points. Carlos Sainz in third with 166. And Oscar's Pastry hasn't got a point. What a loser. We're in sixth at the moment. Anyway, it's time to move on now to Portugal for the next Grand Prix. Yes. Not many races to go now before the end of the sit. Oh, God. We've dropped down to the bottom again, lads. Aston Martin have got ahead of us. Anyway, practice has been completed at Portugal. We've got some more lovely resource points now. 1,376. More development boosts to the rear downforce, the energy store, and the rear downforce again. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. So here we go at Portugal, and looks just pretty decent at this circuit, has to be said. Let's have a look and see what time he's going to pull in for his first qualifying run. He crosses the line and it's going to be 4th position, just over a quarter of a second behind the leaders at the moment. As we accelerate forward now, a little bit later qualifying, you can see 8 minutes left, and we've dropped down to 16th place, but we are slightly up on the delta, so we're going to improve on our times across the line. Yes, just 15th position, just behind our own teammate though, Oscar's Pastry. So this is not looking good as we accelerate forward now to just 2.5 minutes left. We are slightly up again. We've dropped to the 17th place though now, and we cross the line in 16th position. This time we are ahead of Oscar's Pastry. Fan-bloody-tastic. Yes, and there you go as we accelerate forward now, and that's it. Qualifying has been completed. Looks like we're going to finish in 16th place, or we might drop down a little bit more. Let's have a look and see what happens as we cross the line. The answer to that is going to be, oh God, it's our favourite position once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's 18th place. So Lando Norris got pole there. Charles in second place, George in third, and we ended up in 18th, just behind our own teammate Oscar's Pastry. Okay, let's do this.
Welcome along then to Portimao, one of the busiest towns in the Algarve and a breathtaking destination that brings tourists from all around the world to the shores of southern Portugal. Today it's the backdrop for the latest round of the Formula One World Championship, and with a circuit this wide, we could be in for a lot of exciting wheel-to-wheel action today. So Portimao features 15 turns over the course of its 2.9 mile length, 9 are right-handers while 6 are to the left. This is a track with a lot of uphill action, which only accentuates the importance of getting those exits right, especially at turn 4, where a good line can present opportunities to pass on the way into turn 5. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz and Perez, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Magnussen and Esteban Ocon, Bottas, Albon, Guan Yu Zhou and Stroll, Tsunoda, Vettel, Oscar Piastri and the captain, Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the all-seasons clear mode. We go, and it's here we go from 18th on the grid once again. We've got our own teammate ahead of us, Oscar's Pastry. We've got Vettel. We've got Yuki Tsunoda. We dive down inside of 4 cars there. Wowzers, me trousers almost went to the back of outside of Albon. But this time we dive down the inside of Albon. Oh my God, he's done it again. I can't look. I cannot look, but he has got through once again up into 8th position. We're in the points from 18th. We've gained 10 positions in 2 corners. 2 bloody corners, and we are right up to Jack Jones. In fact, almost making contact there with Maxi Boy Verstappen, who's currently in 7th position. He's got his own teammate ahead of him, Sergio Perez. Wowzers. Cannot believe it. Once again, we've got Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, in that McLaren directly behind us. He's got Magnussen just behind him as we now undulate, or is it overlake? No, that's something to do with women, isn't it? Yeah. As we undulate over the very, very sort of up and down parts of this circuit. I love it. I do like the dips. I really do. I think all circuits should be like this instead of being just flat little squiggles. Yes, I love it. I really love it. Anyway, we're still chasing Maxi Boy Verstappen as we're about to come round, I think, for the final time to come round for the first lap. Yes, here we go then. Final corner for lap 1, still in 8th position, chasing Maxi Boy Verstappen at the moment in the Red Bull. Fastest lap goes to Lando because he's currently in the lead of this race as we go into lap 2, still chasing Verstappen. We accelerate for lap 2. And as you can see, Verstappen is still ahead of us, but we dive down inside of Verstappen, make a little bit of contact, but we get through. Verstappen's still there on the outside, though. I think he may be trying to take the place back. He must be incandescent with rage over that manoeuvre of Nookster, and he does take the place back. In fact, Daniel Ricciardo tries for a sneaky move down the inside, but we're not having any of his bullshit, and we managed to hold on to this 8th position now. Maxi Boy directly ahead of us in 7th place. Just checking actually to see if we got any damage from that. If Daniel can stop trying to poke us in the side pod. Yes, let's have a look at the damage. No, there's no damage to the car, so we continue on in 8th position at the moment. As we accelerate forward now to lap 2, just going into lap 3 now. It's time for the DRS to be enabled. Verstappen's got the gap up to 1.1 seconds now, and the Honey Badger is behind us just over half a second. So we accelerate forward now to lap 5, just going to lap 6 now. As you can see, the pit stop window is now open, and Verstappen's got the gap up now to 5 seconds. 5 bloody seconds. We've got no chance of catching the Red Bull, so it looks like it could be an 8th place finish for us in this race. Still pretty decent if you consider where we are on the development table, which is plumb last at the moment. As we accelerate forward out to the end of lap 6, so we're going to come in for our pit stop now. Yes, we do. So in we come for our stop. We pit from 8th place. Trundle down the pit lane. There's the lads waiting for us. Are we going to stop perfectly on our mark? The answer to that is yes, we do. So in we come. Change on to the harder tyre, the yellow sideball tyre for the rest of this stint. Thank you, lads. Fantastic. Yes, it was a 2.3 second stop there. That was great. Absolutely great. And we're going to rejoin once again in plumb bloody last place. Now the other cars have come in for a stop yet. So there you go. 20th place. Plumb bloody last. So we accelerate forward out to lap 7. Just going past the pits. We're just going around the final corner before we go past the pits. Cars have now come in. Let's see if we can get past them. Cars are now coming out again as well. This is going to look a bit dodgy. Got a McLaren. It's the lead car coming out. I think he's already come out though. I'm not quite sure. Yes, he has. It's Daniel Ricciardo. He's bested us. He's come out of the pits already. He was behind us, but now he's in front of us. But this is our last opportunity to see if we can get past while he's on cold tyres. Still trying to warm up his tyres. Our tyres are of course supremely warm. And let's see if we can do a dive on the inside of the Honey Badger. Let's see if we can. The answer to that is going to be a resounding, a very, very late move for Nookster there. Goes very, very wide. He gets a warning for exceeding track limits, but he's done it. Yes. Past Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger up into 14th positions. We accelerate forward out to lap 8. Just going past the pits again. More cars are in for their stops and they're coming out again. This is going to look very dodgy for us as we go past. But I think we've done it. Yes, we've got past the cars and we're up there into 9th position. 9th position on lap 9 out of 17. We accelerate forward out to lap 10. As you can see, still in 9th place, still chasing K-Mag at the moment. He's in 8th, so I think he's bested us in the pit stop. Yes, he has. He's come in and got out in front of us. Unbelievable scenes. Absolutely unbelievable. As we accelerate forward out to lap 12. Still in 9th place for us, so it looks like we're going to get a couple of points in this race. Magnussen is 1.2 seconds ahead of us, and Daniel Ricciardo is just about shy of a second behind us in 10th position. We accelerate forward out. Oh, we got some flags going on lap 13. We got some flags. What's going on here? Is a car slowing down? It looks like, is it a Haas? Not quite sure. We've got some yellows. I think it is a Haas. It is a Haas. It's Alexander Albon. He is out of the session. Well, we'll go to a replay at the end of the race and see exactly what happened with Alexander Albon, but he is out of the race in that Haas car. We hold on to 9th place as we accelerate forward down to lap 14. Just going down the start and finish line. We are still chasing Magnussen, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to catch him. He's 1.9 seconds ahead of us now, and Ricciardo is now 1.5 seconds behind us in that McLaren car as we accelerate forward down to lap 17. It's the last lap of the race, so disappointingly we're not going to finish in 8th place, which is what we had pretty much from the start of the Grand Prix. We lost out to Magnussen, but we are still going to finish in the points, so we are going to get 2 points, I think, or maybe 3, I can't remember. Anyway, Lando Norris has won the race. He gets maximum points. We get a couple of points because don't forget, of course, in the development, this car is right at the bottom. It's pretty much plumb last, so we are really wringing the neck of this car to get as much performance as we can out of it, and we cross the line and still pick up a couple of points. Fantastic. Well done, Hookster. Well done indeed. So we got 2nd and we got 9th. That's a pretty good haul of points for 2 rounds of the championship. And we get driver of the day once again for the 2nd time. Fantastic. And there's the girl with the very dodgy hair. Yes, she really needs some head and shoulders on that, or whatever it is. Vidal Sassoon, I don't know what you call it. That stuff for greasy hair, because it's just well greasy, that hair. Anyway, there is Lando Norris. Lando Norris, he won the race. Well done, Lando. Well done indeed. Gets congratulated by his mechanics. There is the beautiful car with the chrome advertising on the top of the airbox. Yes. I wonder what that's advertising. Anyone know what that's advertising? No, me neither. Me neither. I haven't got a clue. Okay then, time for... Oh yes, there goes the shake of the wrist from Lando. Yeah, there he goes. Look at that. Lando Norris does the walk of shame and up onto the top step of the podium. And George Russell in 2nd place with Lewis Hamilton in 3rd position. What a fantastic result as he now holds up the trophy high and says, yes, I did it, lads. I bloody well did it. Yes, you did. It's time for the champagne now. La 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 la. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Well, great results. Great results all round for everyone. Hookster included as well. Let's go to a replay now and see exactly what will happen to Alexander Albon, who was in the Haas car. Is his engine going to explode? Let's have a look and see. Yes, it does. Engine hand grenaded. Thank you very much and good night from the Haas team. Yes. Now he's got to find somewhere to pull off, and he does, right next to the marshal post. Well done to Alexander Albon. So after those 2 rounds then, Lando Norris won the race and got pole position as well, fastest lap. And we are in 9th position at the moment in the championship with 61 points now. Chasing Daniel Ricciardo, but I don't think we're going to catch him before the end. There's only 2 more rounds left. And of course, Oscar's Pastry is currently in 20th place. And we're 6th in the Constructors so far. Fan-bloody-tastic. Well, another exciting episode of the All Seasons has been completed, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. You have been awesome, as always. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.